Hi friends, it's Julia. Welcome to day number 7 of my Counterfeit Kit Challenge series for May of 2023. This month I am actually creating my layouts on National Scrapbook Day weekend, and I am using the challenges at a cherry on top message board to complete my challenges, or to use along with my layouts this month. I'm also using a sketch from Scrapbook Generation. Every year they create a sketch, either 1 or 2 pages for National Scrapbook Day, and it's a free sketch. All you have to do is put it in your cart and check out, and then download it to your computer or however you want to store it, if you even want to store it. Anywho, so that's where I'm starting. I printed out my free sketch, and that's what it looks like. And I'll see if I can remember to upload the digital copy on here so you guys can pause it if you want to. But anywho, it's got a solid sheet of paper with a band of paper at the top with some banner strips here, a round embellishment with lots of florally bits and some words here to go along with the title. And then down here what looks like some paper strips that could be used for journaling, or a phrase, or more embellishment, or washi tape with more flowery clusters and word bits. And it even looks like there's some stitching here, here, and then around this tag. So this is where I'm starting with the sketch. Let me show you the papers that I have pulled in. These are just a couple of scraps of paper from things that I have already cut up to use as possibly my banner strips across the top. And this one is actually one of those cut apart pieces. I have this little jumble of stuff here. I have that Cheeky Studio. I have a sticker from this sticker sheet. I have a Heidi Swap sticker there. I have one of those little bits from my leftover bin here. Let's see. I have another cut apart here. It says thinking of you, but I didn't pull it for that. I pull it to make a base, and then I'm also thinking about using this green canvas type paper to go along with. I even pulled out these photo corners to go with my photos. I wanted to see kind of how they looked going down next to this paper and next to this paper, if they were bold enough for that. And I think I'm probably going to take a piece of my scrap paper, my 8.5 by 11 here, and mount those photos onto that. I pulled in some washi strips from these washi tapes here. These are ones that I just took and put on leftover cardstock to make them more opaque, because the colors are, it can almost read as tone on tone if I just put the tape down. Like, here's a piece of the stripe, it tore off. If I lay it down on that paper, to me it's a little bit harder to see than if I have this on the paper. See what I mean? So I think I would rather have it look like this for this layout. Anywho, this I pulled in to use with this page from my stash. This page is from the kit that I created this month, and here's a couple more scrap pieces up at the top. This little cluster, what I've got here, I've got one of those other Cheeky Studios, another cut apart that I don't plan to use that for. I might use a little flower on the middle. I don't know, but I'm not planning to use it at this moment. And I have this circle to kind of go back behind there with that deeper color of orange, rusty orange. Then I pulled these little word phrases, and I pulled these phrase stickers. Now I have tons of stuff around here to play with, to add to, and don't forget, I have my Bitty Blings and my Nuvo drops and even my Heidi Swap Color Shine all right here to pull in just as I need them. So let me get started. I will put a sketch up, if I remember to put one up, right here, and I will be right back. And I forgot to tell you, I am doing the Technicolor toss-up over on a Cheeky Studio, and it gives you 5 color families. Like there's one called I Am Just an Old Fart, and it looks like a bean salad, and it shows the color field of all the colors that are in the layout. The next one is fruit cake, then there is pasta salad, taco salad, coleslaw, tossed green salad. Anywho, I went for I am spicy and sassy using the taco salad. And so the colors that are from there are what I'm using in here. Just more muted down tones than what they have on the taco salad. Same color families, just a little tone down. Anywho, so give me a second and I'll be right back. Okay friends, I am done with layout number 8. Let me show you what I used. I had pulled in a little cut apart piece that had this same pattern, this floral pattern on it, and I used it in another capacity because I made a little blunder. So then, because I needed an extra piece, I pulled out my 6x6 that had this phrase on it and just cut a 1-inch piece there to be my banner. Also, as far as paper goes, I used this sheet to create a banner piece from the top, or along the top. I used this green to map my photos, and I also used a scrap of the off-white colored paper to map my photos. The one little cut apart piece, I did use a circle die to cut that out. I used blings. I used all of these blings on the layout, and I used washi strips that I had placed onto leftover cardstock, just the off-white cardstock. I also used a couple of stickers from this sticker sheet from 7 Gypsies. And I used multiple embellishment pieces from these 2 bins. Down in here, I don't have much. I have some frames. I have one little wood veneer word. I have an acetate, a large journal spot, and then the larger photo frames. And I used some butterflies and some circles that were already cut in here. I tried to use some of the word stickers, but they just didn't work on this layout. So let me show you what I created. Here is the layout. Glad this one is done. I loved the original inspiration, the scrapbook gin inspiration. As you can see, it's similar to mine but not exact. Instead of 3 photos, I've got 2. I have an embellishment cluster here, here, and here, same as in the sketch, but it's a little bit different. This piece is wider, and instead of having a diagonally striped piece of paper here, I went up a little bit and used just a cutoff from a previous layout here. I still have the banners there. I had a little tiny piece of this green left. I cut it in half and back this, and it worked perfectly. So that's the leftover from my leftover bowl. This piece in the center here is a leftover, and then this piece here is a leftover. This was the other cut apart sheet that I used behind this curious. This said be curious, and that's something that my husband and I have always said about our pups, is that they're curious about everything. And my one pup, Matilda, loved to jump into their toy box, and then the other one would like chew at her, bite at her through the little opening there. She also chewed on it, don't get me wrong, because you know puppies chew. But they had the best time. Matilda could probably still fit in that toy bin, but she doesn't get in there anymore. The butterflies I put here, here, and here, and I just put a little bit of that amber color bling on them just to dress them up a little bit. There's a couple of the stickers, and then here are a couple more of the stickers that I use. That was a piece that I had previously cut in half and was able to get the other half used there. Yeah, and this is the piece down here where I put the one circle because I made a blunder. I moved this too far over, and then I was covering the box to some degree so you couldn't tell that there was another puppy inside the box, so I needed to move it. Yeah, my fault on that. I should have cut the photo instead of pulling most of it from the big open expanse of carpet back here. I ended up cutting the carpet off and then left the stools, and I could have moved it up so you could have gotten a better picture of the 2 of them playing together. I did use photo corners from the Heidi Swap Pack. This is from the Heidi Swap Pack. And I think that's everything. Those are Cheeky Studio, as is this. And I'm dwindling on that, and I'm getting hesitant to use, you know how you get hesitant to use the last few embellishments that you really, really like, you want to hang on to them for a little while, and that's kind of how I'm feeling here. And I think there's 1 or 2 that I might want to use in my planner because they are so pretty. Anywho, yeah, this is layout number 7. It is one for the album. If you want to see the other layouts that I have made this month, don't forget to check out my playlist called May 2023, and it will have all the layouts that I have created this month with my Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit. Anywho, guys, I appreciate you being here. If you haven't already and you would like to, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I do lots of videos with older stash mixed with a little bit of newer stash mixed with a little bit of really ancient stash. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for watching my video today. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.